Well, you have Norway, Denmark, Finland, Sweden, that little group of beautiful countries. Well, Sweden took a little different attitude, but Sweden has far more deaths than the other three. You know that, right? Do you know that? Yeah, a lot more death. Many times the deaths. But they did it a different way, and I understand that too. And as Mike said very well before, there is death on both sides. There's death on both sides. There's death in staying in a shutdown also, and lots of other things. But there's also death. Okay.
In terms of travel between the United States and Europe, lifting travel restrictions.
I'd love it to open up as soon as it can, but we have to make sure that we're doing well and they're doing well. And in many cases we are, but we have a very big country. We have some areas that have done incredibly well. We have other areas where the results it's tougher. New York and New Jersey are tougher. New Jersey is a dense state. A lot of people don't realize that. The governor's a terrific person. He's very liberal, but that's okay. He's a very liberal guy. But we like him. He's a good man, and he's working very hard. But New Jersey is a very dense area, very, very dense. And I speak to Andrew Cuomo a lot. We're working very well together. And, those are the two spots that have really been very heavily hit. A big portion, a big percentage, I don't know what it is, it's a very big percentage, almost half of our deaths would be to those two. Now, at the same time, the numbers, even in those two places, are coming down. They're coming down very rapidly, and I put out yesterday a statement, numbers are coming down with the exception of very few exceptions. The numbers are coming down all over the United States very rapidly. Very rapidly. It's a beautiful thing to watch. But it's left behind serious death. And it shouldn't have happened. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
All right, the president revisiting an issue he touched a lot of controversy with yesterday, the use of hydroxychloroquine, saying that he was not fairly characterizing, and a lot of his medical supporters said it was misinterpreted. What is not misinterpreted is that there have been at least 4 prominent studies on the use of hydroxychloroquine for other issues beyond lupus and malaria, for which it's more popularly used and for which there have not been any real noteworthy problems. The issue here is whether it is advisable to take to ward off COVID-19, and no less than the Food and Drug Administration had warned back on April 24th that hydroxychloroquine and chloroquine have not been shown to be safe and effective for treating or preventing COVID-19. And still another study by the New England Journal of Medicine, this one a Columbia University task force that looked with the Irving Medical Center at some 1,300 patients taking hydroxychloroquine as a way to ward off COVID-19. 60% of the patients who received hydroxychloroquine for about 5 days did not show any lower rate or risk than those who did. So the bottom line, if this was supposed to be a remedy for hydroxychloroquine, there was no statistical evidence of that. The study that looked at veterans and the VA, there was a study that looked at them and the vulnerable population, several of whom died taking this. Now, it has been dismissed as saying that this was a rigged study, but it did show that those with vulnerable conditions such as respiratory and cardiac issues ultimately died. Now, statistically, it was significant enough to show in that population of those taking it, it did no good, and in some extreme cases, killed them. There are at least 5 other studies out there. None of this is to say that hydroxychloroquine it can't be used for other uses, namely malaria and namely lupus, its 2 most prominent features. As a preventive, though, when the Food and Drug Administration itself is saying
sessions. Rick teaches you how to handle life's most unexpected circumstances and extreme pressures, how to avoid compromising on what you believe is right in God's eyes, how to handle success, how to learn from your mistakes, and how to pray the kind of prayers that God answers. This study is perfect for your individual quiet time or in a small group setting. To get your copy of the Unshakable DVD Study Kit, just go to PastorRick.com or call 800-600-5004. That's PastorRick.com or call 800-600-5004. Here's Pastor Rick with a letter from one of our listeners. I want you to listen to this testimony from a listener in Monterrey, Mexico. Jonas writes, "Hi there, Pastor Rick. I'm an English teacher in Monterrey, Mexico. I listen to Daily Hope every day by podcast, and it is profoundly
which have yielded a positive result, and many of the ongoing studies have interim analyses which have not reported out a positive benefit, and we know there's a downside of arrhythmias. So I think many physicians have stopped recommending it. Many physicians who took it prophylactically stopped taking it. And when we look back at the early enthusiasm, it was around a French study that said there was a 70% cure rate in 20 patients. Well, the original group was 26, and 6 of those patients were either lost to follow-up in the ICU, and 2 of them died. So it really was a poor study.
So when doctors were surveyed on this, I know this from the New England Medicine Journal and others, that 1 in 4 feel confident in arguing its efficacy. Still others say if you have any of these vulnerable conditions, when the president says things like, what have you got to lose? For that population, you have a lot to lose. Am I right on that?
Yeah. I mean, the risk of arrhythmia, those heart complications are very real risks. And remember, when somebody gets sick in the hospital, that's when we're most worried about their heart. That's when their heart is undergoing stress. And we don't want to give a medication that has the side effect of an arrhythmia. So, look, many doctors were hopeful. Many doctors are not